You've met your dream guy and the early stages are going pretty well. But how can you be sure that he's as head over heels for you as you are for him? If you've ever fallen hard for someone, you know the most frustrating thing about it can be trying to impress a guy and figuring out how to make a guy fall in love with you. If you want to know how to get a guy to not only like you, but how to get a guy to fall hopelessly in love with and want to build a life with you, you want to prove yourself as someone worthy of his time and affection. But it's never just as easy as casting a magic spell to make it all go well, is it? Relationships take time, dedication, and a steady mix of patience to work out. After all, you're trying to build a life with someone, and that's no easy task. However, that doesn't mean that there isn't a method to all of the madness or a way to get someone to notice the depth of your love and give you some of that adoration in return. A good relationship is like a dance. It requires two people giving their all and learning the steps to work with each other so they don't crush a lot of toes. And like a good dance, there are steps you can take in your relationship to help make it flow smoothly and keep you from stepping all over your partner by accident. Relationships need a lot of effort, but sometimes it's not easy to figure out where you should be directing that effort. Number 1. Show him that you respect and admire him. A man wants a woman who just gets him. He wants her radiance and femininity to draw him in the way his masculine energy attracts her. He wants a woman who appreciates his ability to protect, provide, and solve problems. Number 2. Don't try to change him. Now, when it comes to getting your man, there is one thing you must not do if you want a man to love you and see a future with you. Do not treat him like some kind of project that needs to be fixed because it immediately brings up the walls. If you have the urge to try to change his clothes, his circle of friends, the way he talks, what he loves to do, don't do it. Just move on and find someone you can respect and appreciate just the way he is right now. If he wants your help, he'll ask for it. Number 3. Show him gratitude. A man has 2 primary gifts he can offer a woman: his ability to protect and provide. So if he is willing to risk his life to protect yours and invest his time, talent, and treasure in order to provide for you, all he really wants is a little gratitude in return. Men like women who can appreciate that he works hard to take care of you even if he can't give you everything he'd like. That's really not a lot to ask. So if you want a guy to see the very best in you and fall hopelessly in love, the one thing you can't do is take him for granted or disrespect his efforts. Number 4. Genuinely care for him. If it's up to a man to protect and provide for his woman and family, what is it that he wants and needs from her in return? Simply put, a woman's beauty and grace attract a man and are often demonstrated in her innate ability as a nurturer or caretaker. Now, before you attack that idea as sexist, we're really just talking about 2 people who come together to love, care for, and make each other's life even better by forming a cooperative partnership here. The real beauty of a relationship is when 2 people come together with a desire to give rather than just take. That's when the magic is unleashed. Number 5. Be optimistic and allow yourself to love and be loved in return. Despite what you may think or your past experience, you may never know just how much a man really does want to please you if he is able. In fact, the problems show up when he no longer thinks he can please you. Men are very simple creatures. They demonstrate their value by solving problems and fixing things. Plus, nothing makes a man feel worse than to feel stuck in a problem he just can't solve. So if you're unhappy too often, at some level, he's failed and he will try to distance himself from feeling like a failure. I hope you enjoy the video. See you again with another interesting subject. Have a great day.